Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Ladybug! Yep, we're back again with some very exciting enhancements. So if you watched the last video, you know that I am planning a solo trip to the North Coast 500. So that's actually how this channel started, because in 2020 we got our motorhome and we went on the North Coast 500. It was the first thing that we did, and that's how I started YouTube, because everyone was stuck at home with COVID. No one could go on holiday at that point, so I thought, what a brilliant idea to be able to take everyone with me that can't go out at the moment. So that's how this channel began, and that's how I kind of tried to do all the videos from now, from then, in that they're just memories. So these are more like information videos, but the majority of the videos are travel, and for people who are sick or don't have the money or really want to travel but can't. I just like to think that I can take you with me, and then one day when you're able, then maybe you can follow in my footsteps. So there's a couple of things that I needed to add to Ladybug to make a longer trip of around about a week or 6 days a little bit more comfortable. So you want to see what we've added? So the first thing that I got was a thermostat. Yep, it's a pretty simple thing, but something that was lacking in here. And I couldn't tell what the temperature was. So again, Amazon, I'll link it below. I think it was around about £7, something like that. Also tells you the humidity as well, and it just sticks up there. So that is the first one. So the second enhancement to help my trip be more comfortable on the North Coast 500 is some window blinds. Yes, so I've had the windows tinted in the back, but anyone who's got them tinted knows that when you turn any lights on, everyone can see inside. And not only that, I wanted to try and help the condensation problem. So I have got some window blinds for every window from Vehicle Blinds. So I will link them below. Again, none of this is sponsored. I've paid for this all out of my own money and done lots of research into all these different bits and bobs that I have. So as you can probably see behind me, we've got a couple fitted. I've got one up here too, and they just fit perfectly. So they are black on the front, that you can have any colour that you want. I think there's about 20 colours to pick from. So I just chose black for the front, and then obviously the thermal part on the rear side. I could have made them myself. Let's be honest, that would be very cheap option to do, and lots of people make them themselves. Nah. So, you know, I think they were about £167, and I mean, I would have just made a right mess of it. So at least I've got them. They're made to measure for this the high top Fiat Doblo, and they'll fit and they work and they're nice quality. So the final thing that I've purchased for my trip is a decent sleeping bag, because I'll link above a previous video that I've done with the top 5 mistakes that I've made when I bought the microcamper. But if you did watch that, then you'll realise that I was bringing like a Super King duvet with me and like folding it over, and that was amazing because we were like so warm and toasty. But with the condensation and the lack of room, it just wasn't going to work. So I've invested in a red camp winter hooded flannel sleeping bag, which is, you can use it all year round. It's super toasty. I've already tried it out in the house, and I went for like an extra large one because I don't like feeling constricted in these like mummy sleeping bags. So I've went for an extra large one, which is so extra length and extra width, so that there's plenty of room. So we're going to be trialing that out. And the one good thing with that is obviously it rolls up. nice and neat, and I can just chuck it up on the either the top shelf or on the front seat, and it's not going to take any more, it's not going to take a lot of room up, nowhere near as much as obviously the big duvet did. So yeah.